Hi, welcome to another junior relations video. In this video, we're going to use a rule to draw a straight line graph. All right, straight into example 1. We're going to use the following rule. Y is equal to 2x plus 1. We're going to draw a 2D straight line graph. Now the rule y equals 2x plus 1. Remember, 2x means 2 multiplied by some number x. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a table of some x values, and we're going to use the rule to calculate the y values, and then we're going to plot the coordinates of x, y. Now here are the x values I've selected. Quite often in assessments or tests you will be given the x values yourself, but if you're not, you've got to select what x values I'm going to use. Right, we're going to start with -2 for x. What we're going to do is substitute that into the rule. So we've just done a video on substitution and creating a table, so it's exactly the same thing. I'm not going to create a working column, which you are welcome to do if you prefer. But we're going to substitute -2 into the rule for x. So here we go. We're going to go 2 times -2, because x is -2, plus 1 more. Now 2 times -2 is -4. -4 plus 1 more makes -3. Feel free to use a calculator to do any of these calculations. Right, let's move on to -1. So let's go 2 times -1 plus 1 more. 2 times -1 makes -2, plus 1 more makes -1. Right, let's go 2 times 0 plus 1 more. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 more makes 1. Let's go 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more makes 3. And let's substitute in 2. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more makes 5. So we've finished our table, and we've got our list of coordinates that we're going to plot. So let's bring up a Cartesian plane, and let's plot the following points. So -2, -3. Remember, we start at the origin, and we go -2 in the x direction, and then down 3 in the y direction. Right, let's plot this coordinate, -1, -1. So that's -1 in the x and -1 in the y. Let's plot 0, 1, which means start at the origin, don't go anywhere sideways, and then go up 1. Right, let's plot this point, which is start at the origin, go out 1 and up 3, and this point, start at the origin, go out 2 and up 5. So here are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and we can now draw our straight line graph between them. Right, so that's example 1. That's how we would draw this straight line graph. Right, let's move into example 2 and do exactly the same thing. Use the rule y is equal to x minus 2 to draw a 2D straight line graph. So here's our table. I've selected a few different x values this time, starting from -1 and going to +3. And let's substitute them in. So -1. So the rule is y equal to x minus 2. Whatever x is, we minus 2. So let's start with x is -1 and go -1 minus 2. -1 minus 2 makes -3. Now let's move on to when x is 0. 0 minus 2. That gives us -2. What about when x is 1? 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is -1. What about 2 minus 2? 2 minus 2 is 0. And what about 3 minus 2? 3 minus 2 is 1. So once again, our table is complete. And we're going to bring up a Cartesian plane. And we're going to plot the points. So here we go. -1 in the x and -3 in the y. 0 in the x. Don't go anywhere in the x and go down 2 in the y. 1, -1. So go out 1 in the x and down 1 in the y. Go across 2 in the x and don't go anywhere in the y, and go across 3 and up 1. Here are our 5 points. Let's draw our straight line graph between them. Notice I'll put little arrows on the end to indicate that it goes on forever, because I've just selected some x values. I could have picked more, so please put little arrows on both ends to indicate it goes on forever. Right, that's our video, and that's how to draw a straight line graph. Thanks for watching.